Hello, and welcome to Gastown. Here I'm going to give you a little guided tour of my settlement. I built this using the Conquest mod, and it is in South Boston at a previously unbuildable red rocket. So I built a little guard post up on top of this scaffolding there with a bed of a pickup truck. I got this robot. He won't get out of here. We kill him over and over again. And this is our garage area. It's pretty bare right now. There's a car here I couldn't get rid of, so I just tried to build around it. I wanted the garage to feel like it might have actually been here previously. It's a place to fix up the cars. And here, I'll show you this guard post up here. I think it's pretty cool. So I put the pickup up on top of the scaffolding, and then I put a guard mat in it, and now a guard will stand in there. You have to fast travel away and back for them to show up there, but they will end up there. And here's my little weapon booth. I have two different vendors in here. One selling regular weapons and one selling raider weapons. Using the store mats there as well. I have this little gun area. Then here I have just a little room for people to sleep in, a little bit of a breakfast nook. Nothing too fancy. Oh, this is one of my favorite little areas. I have this little scavenger's nook back here. There's this big pile of junk right kind of in the middle of the settlement, so I figured some scavengers would kind of sleep nearby, dig through it all day. And over here we have our restaurant called the Filling Station. I built it out of a couple of shelving units and some bars. I have a soda fountain here and a bartender. And then I built this kind of back room here where the bartender kind of hangs out, and they have all their supplies, some refrigerators, lots of colorful lights for the effect of a bar. Make it look really fancy. I have this really cool food storage unit I got out of the Thematrical and Practical furniture pack. It's a mod you can download for Xbox. And here we have our Minuteman outpost. This is just like a small recruitment center. We only have 2 Minutemen here right now, but this is it. It's a nice little area for them to sit and listen to the radio. There's a guard post, and then this nice little sleeping area back here. Room for 2. And then I think next I'll show you guys walkers. Walkers is in this next truck. You see that's a truck up there for the Minutemen. And then here's a truck pulled up right behind it. Kind of like they circled the wagons around this red rocket to build Gastown. And this is our store, our main store. It's a pawn shop. It's kind of junky. We've got a guard standing out front to protect the merchandise. When we go in here, you can just see it's just kind of the shelves are full of junk. I want to fill some more stuff in here. I just haven't had a lot of time to do a lot of OC decorator yet. But I think it's looking pretty good in here. I don't know why Walker won't stay here. He'll be here every once in a while, but usually he just wanders around the settlement. He still works as a vendor. But, here's our chicken coop. I have a mod that allows me to craft rad chickens, and they count as 1 food each. So I have them there. This is our second Minuteman guard post, and just kind of watching over the back gate here. Then right through here we have our medical van. I was kind of thinking of this as like a bloodmobile they might have stolen, or a FEMA trailer or something. I built it out of the Vault Tech pieces. You see I put a nice light on the side with the cross, and with the vault door here. So that's kind of cool. And then we have our decontamination arch. And back there we have a doctor, and a surgeon. So we can get our face changed here, we can buy our meds here, and we can lose all of our radiation here. It's a really nice place to get all of that done in a nice compact unit. And then in here we have our nice bonfire going in this car I also couldn't get rid of. I have a pick-me-up station back here, so this is kind of where all of our drug addicts hang out and inject themselves at the end of the day, hanging out around the fire, shooting up. Pretty pleasant post-apocalyptic site. This is our main bunkhouse back here. It's got 2 stories. I know there's the ladder is clipping through. I tried to rework it several times, but I decided it just doesn't bug me that much. Maybe I'll fix it eventually. This is a pretty minimal area down here with the military cots and some crates, a little burn barrel to keep you warm. But upstairs is more of the a little bit nicer apartment with a nice little sitting room and some beds with actual bed frames that aren't just cots hanging off the wall. And then there is one more truck I want to show you. It's out back here. It's the artillery piece I built. Now, I thought, well, I'm using a lot of semis here, but there is a lot of these other military vehicles. You can see there's one back there by the South Boston military checkpoint, and there's another one up there by the junk pile. So I thought this one fits in perfectly. So I made it look like it's towing it, and then I added in these little Brotherhood of Steel platforms, and they just kind of make it look more stable, like someone came here and set up like the artillery is supposed to be on the back of this thing. And then let's go show you the inside. I really like this one a lot. So there we have our artilleryman, kind of arming the post, and you know, a couple of different toolboxes around here. And then I got this door for Brotherhood pod door, and in here I have a nice little sleeping area for 2 crew members to kind of man this artillery piece. Alright, and that's pretty much the tour of the settlement. I will just walk around it now with no commentary and let you kind of get a view from the outside. Thanks.